Very much. Okay, again, big topics focusing on here at home, but obviously Election Day goes beyond Utah borders.
Our Jordan Tracy has an eye on the presidential race right now. And Jordan, I know the polls are closing in Georgia right now, a big state. So many of us are watching. Hey there.
Yeah, that's right. Georgia's closing in just about an hour. That's going to be the first domino of the swing states. Now, this isn't results. This is what we think is pretty close to what's going to happen here, leaving the swing states open because those are the ones that this race is going to come down to. Let's take a closer look at Georgia now. I'm going to zoom in to the county by county look. And the counties we're looking at is kind of concentrated in this area of Georgia, the Fulton counties, the DeKalb counties. That's where Atlanta is here in Fulton County. And that's what we're talking about margins. In 2020, Georgia was only won by 11,779 votes by President Biden. And because of Fulton County's margins, nearly 240,000 more votes for the president in Fulton, and the same for DeKalb County as well. And that's where we're looking at there. That's the high populated areas, Democratic strongholds, and where the urban place settings are, where a lot of those votes are going to turn out in Georgia. You know, you talk about some of these other counties in the state here down south. These are Republican counties, but that's where like small area of the population is. So that's why centered right in this area here, the DeKalb, Atlanta area is where we're looking at for most of the votes coming in. Some of the Republican counties we want to look at is like Hall County. That's where we're going to look at some of the margins there. Can the former president get more of the margin there, make up some of the ground? As you said, separated last election cycle by 11,000 votes. Gwinnett County is something we're going to look for. 58% of the vote went to President Biden in the 2020 election cycle. That was something different that we hadn't seen before. That is a really fast growing population there in the suburbs of the Atlanta area there. And again, Forsyth County is another one that we're looking at, again, running up those margins for Republican votes to see if former President Trump can close the gap there and retake Georgia. Those are one of the many states we're looking at. Arizona, Michigan, Pennsylvania closes in 2 hours. We're going to keep an eye on all of that and how these margins shape up throughout the night. For now, I'll send it back to you guys.